Good morning, Winfrey fam. Happy Monday morning to you. Happy Mother's Day yesterday. Dr. B had a great message about families and building a firm foundation, so please check that out if you haven't had a chance to yet. I want to share with you this week about Mission Madness. It happened in Harrisonburg a week ago from yesterday, during the weekend, Friday through Sunday. 20 of us from Winfrey and 110 other people from around the state. And actually there were a few from out of state. There were some from North Carolina and some even from, I believe, Baltimore, Maryland area. Joined together for a weekend and did 16 different service projects in the community. A couple of the projects we were at, and so I just wanted to share with you a few of those and then tell you a little bit about like the main theme for the weekend, and then I'll have pictures at the end. So a few of the service projects were BMU has a campus right up there, Baptist campus on JMU, and so they were redoing painting of the walls there in between semesters. There was staining and redoing 14 picnic tables in a park. There was also cleaning up a park. There was yard work done at the Harriet Tubman Convention Center. There was work done at a dairy farm. There were landscaping jobs, painting, scraping people's homes, painting of a fence, all sorts of different projects in the community. And so 16 different projects were going on. The one that I was at was Habitat for Humanity, and they help, or people put in sweat equity into the homes, and then they take over the mortgages of them. But the mortgage is less because the homeowners are putting in and helping build their own home. And so it's sustainable in that sense. So thankfully, by the time we got to the project, the home was built for the most part, and we had to lay tongue and groove snap-in flooring. So you'll see some pictures of that. So our group divided up into doing that for part of the day, and then part of the day we wheeled lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of wheelbarrows full of gravel to put up a retaining wall on the outside, and there were two sides to that. So those were some of the projects that we did, and so just wanted to share that with you. But the main theme for the weekend, every night and every time we met 4 different times in the church to have a devotional, a message, some worship, that sort of thing. And so every night they read all 3 of the parables from Luke 15. The parable of the lost sheep, the parable of the lost coin, and the parable of the prodigal son. And each night they read it in a different version. So the first night was the Message, and then it was like New Living Testament, and then NIV, and so on and so forth. And so that was pretty interesting to hear all those different stories read in slightly different versions. But the main speaker, his name was Braxton. He was really great. And on the first night, he talked about this Lego set that he had, and him and his mom put it together, and it was this beautiful creation that it was supposed to be, because, you know, they followed the directions on the box, and it was this cool like Star Wars thing. Well, his brother got jealous and like smashed it. And so when he saw those pieces and he couldn't find all the pieces to put it back together, pieces were everywhere, he threw it in the garbage. And then his mom got really upset by that because she spent a lot of money on that. So the main theme was this, that when we see things that are broken and damaged, God sees the potential, God sees the possibilities through that. And that's what was the kind of the main message for this weekend, is how can we turn our eyes, by even doing service projects in the community and stuff, how can we look to the same way that God sees the possibilities of something, instead of looking at something broken and damaged and just leaving it there. So I guess that would be my challenge to you guys this week. It's Monday, and so you have all week to think about and pray about, God, help me see the possibilities in the people around me and in the circumstances that me and what I'm viewing, as opposed to the broken and damagedness that is going on around me. And if we flip that, it can really change our perspectives and help us to maybe have opportunities to show people the love of Jesus in ways that we didn't think about. So I'm going to show some pictures now, and y'all have a great rest of the week. Enjoy.
My